Mission failed. We'll get up next time.
Yo, what is good, YouTube? It is your boy, I'm Killfun, aka that boy Killfun. Hold on, let me get in the light so y'all can peep the little fit. You can peep the little fit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm broke as a joke right now. I only got like 1,000 VC. I am so broke. Now, I'm not gonna cap. The best finishing badges in this game, there are so many of them. Now, I want to say out of all the categories, the ones that work the best are probably the finishing, just because it's just, they go crazy. Finishing builds go crazy in this game because, you know, shooting, it'd be real flip-floppy unless you know what you're doing. So I'm gonna show y'all the best finishing badges that they have in this game. If y'all have anything else that y'all want to leave in the comments, if y'all want to see the defense or anything like that, make sure you leave it down in the comments. I already did a video on the shooting badges, so y'all can go ahead and go look at that. But for right now, we're gonna go ahead and go over these finishing badges. Now, I need y'all to go ahead and do me a favor. I need y'all to subscribe to this video, and I need you to go ahead and turn the post notifications on. If you do that, man, I really would appreciate it and everything like that. And like the video while you at it, you know, shout out my man's Kobe, RIP, big RIP to Kobe. But we're gonna go ahead and get to this finishing badge method. I'm not gonna waste no more of y'all time. We got a lot to go over. It's about 20 badges or so. So, you know, we're gonna go ahead and get with that. I told you I'm gonna try to keep doing these daily uploads. If y'all want another video tomorrow, make sure that you leave me at least 10 likes on this video. At least 10 likes is not much at all. And let's go ahead and get to these finishing badges. Alright, so we back, YouTube, and as you see, we have these finishing badges. I'm gonna have some part gameplay in the background so y'all don't have to sit there and, you know, stare at this and everything like that. But starting off at number 1, we are going to go with the acrobat. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break it down into 3 sections. I'm gonna go with the goated tier, I'm gonna go with the mid tier, and I'm gonna go with the trash tier. So starting off with acrobat, for example, I'm gonna put this in the mid tier just because I do still miss acrobat layups when I have this mug on Hall of Fame. And like I said, I'm doing all of these on Hall of Fame base, so I still miss some of the freaking layups on Hall of Fame. It does its job sometimes, but it's not as consistent. I say it would be closer to trash tier than mid, but I'm gonna put it in mid tier just because I do feel like this badge, it is okay. It's not the greatest, but it is okay. Now, going in the back down Punisher Hall of Fame, that's gotta be goated tier. You can't, there's no ifs and buts about it. Every single post score badge in this game has to be goated tier. Just because when you run it on Hall of Fame, you always get results, always. And obviously, this one, you can literally push your player all the way, you can push your opponent all the way out of bounds. So I have nothing to say about this badge except goated tier. Now, consistent finisher, I will say it's a mid tier just because this isn't a badge that a lot of people use. Reduces the penalty for poorly released layups. Now, if you're getting poorly released layups, I mean, most of the time it wouldn't really make sense just because, I don't know, it's more of a mid to trash, but I want to say that it's a mid tier just because even on Hall of Fame, you still do miss poorly released layups, and I don't really see what's the point of having it. But you know, I'm gonna put it in trash. I'm putting it in trash. I'm sorry, I gotta put it in trash just because you shouldn't have to have reduced the penalty for poorly released layups. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. So I'm gonna put that in the trash tier. Contact finisher, I don't have to say anything about this. This is the goated badge. Obviously, you need this to dunk on people, whether it's gold, whether it's on bronze. You still need this to dunk on people. Contact finisher is always literally a must. No matter if you have 1 finishing badge or if you have 30, you always need to have a contact finisher. Now, cross key score, I'm gonna put in the trash just because I don't feel like a lot of people actually use this badge, and even if it's not worth it on Hall of Fame, there are other badges that you can get, and you cannot tell me that out of 30 potential badges, because that's the most that you can get, that you literally have to run cross key score on Hall of Fame. It just would not make any sense unless you're doing a secret badge method or anything like that. There's no reason for you to even have this thing on Hall of Fame. So obviously I'm gonna put that in the trash tier. I don't even know one person that actually uses this. I've never seen somebody actually use it. I don't know why it's in the game. Deep hooks, post badge, goated badge. Obviously everybody should know who Post Hook King is. If you watch Ticino streams, like you can't even deny that this badge does its job, and it is ridiculously good, and it is ridiculously OP, and it needs to be ridiculously removed out the game. It needs to be removed out the game. There should be no reason why you are doing post hooks from the free throw line, from the 3-point line. It is ridiculous, but it is a goated badge, so I have to put it and show it respect, and I have to put it in the goated badge section. Same with the drop stepper. It has to be a goated badge just because it is a post score badge. Now, obviously, you're in the paint, you get drop stepped. That dude is that person is dunking on you just about 90-80% of the time. Even if they have like a 70 driving dunk or 70 standing dunk, they're most likely going to dunk on you if they have it on Hall of Fame. So obviously you got to put this in the goated tier. Fancy footwork. Now this one, last year it was so goated, everybody used to run it, but this year I'm actually going to put it in mid tier. I'm going to put it in mid tier just because it isn't as good as it was last year, because hop steps are not as effective as they were last year, and it does its job though, but it's not worth it on Hall of Fame this year. It's really not. I just don't recommend anybody putting it on Hall of Fame. Last year, of course, it was one of the most badges that literally everybody used, but this year it's just not that good. I'm gonna put it in mid tier. Fast break finisher. I'm putting it in the goated tier. All my dudes that have watched my secret badge video, they know about this fast break finisher. You know what it can do. You know what damage it does. You know how effective it really is. This badge goes crazy, especially when you are trying to get team takeover. 3 dunks. How could you pass it up? Hall of Fame, fast break finisher, 3 dunks, team takeover. You can't pass it up. I gotta put it in the goated badge. Now, Giant Slayer. I'm putting this one in the trash bag. I'm sorry. I did not know when I made that last video that I said put on Giant Slayer. I take it back. Do not put on Giant Slayer at all, especially if you are a slasher, because it gives you more layup animations. It gives you more layup animations. Let me say it one more time closer. It gives you more layup animations. Now, a lot of people, they were spamming it in the comments and everything like that. You can go ahead and check that video out. I did not know that it gave you more layup animations this year, but it does. So I do not recommend having this badge on at all. Lob City finisher, goated tier. Just because obviously you run it on anything, you're catching them lobs, and it does its job, and it does it perfectly fine. Now, obviously, if the paint is too congested, you're gonna miss lobs, but if it's a 1-on-1, 1-on-2, 1-on-3, you may even get that lob to go in if you have Lob City finisher on Hall of Fame. So obviously, you gotta put it in the goated badge. Lob City finisher, respect. Now, pick and roller, I put it in mid tier just because I don't really know anybody that uses it, but it does its job, and that's all I can really say about it. I mean, it's a pick and roll badge. I mean, what else do you really expect from it? I mean, I don't know what to really expect from a pick and roll badge. Obviously, it's not something that anybody will really be using, but I mean, if you do use it, go ahead and use it, and you know, to everybody, you can use it if you want to, but I'm just not using no pick and roller badge when I have 30 badges. I'm sorry. Pro Touch, goated badge this year, literally ridiculous, especially I kind of time this as a post score badge this year, just because it does work for post hooks and everything like that. And I'm not gonna lie, I run this badge on my post score because if y'all don't know, I just created a post score. I'm trying to get toxic for the last month, so you know I gotta go ahead and go crazy. I just got me a paint beast. I'm trying to do post hooks. I'm trying to do all of it. He got 25 badges, so I'm trying to do it all. And Pro Touch will be one of those Hall of Fame badges I'm using. Yes, sir. So obviously, Pro Touch, you gotta use it if you are using. Even if you're a slasher, you know, it still does its job. Still does its job very well, and it does give a big timing boost to post scores and just anybody that's doing layups in general. So gotta put it in the goated badge. Putback boss, goated badge, just because I don't know if y'all have ever seen it, but when the right person that has putback boss on Hall of Fame grabs that board, they pretty much dunk that ball around a good 70% of the time. And I'm not trolling when I say that, a good 70% of the time. You have to watch out for people that have this badge on, especially if they know how to use it. So I gotta put it in the goated badge. Now, Relentless Finisher, goated badge, obviously. There's nothing more. It's kind of like Contact Finisher. Once you get Contact Finisher on Hall of Fame, you gotta get Relentless Finisher on Hall of Fame. I'm sorry, you just have to. So I'm not even gonna speak that much on Relentless Finisher. You just gotta know it's gotta be on Hall of Fame. Showtime. Now, obviously, Showtime is a very, very, very good badge, and I'm putting it in the goated section just because it does. It literally works wonders, especially if you have never run Showtime on Hall of Fame. I want you to do it, and when you dunk the ball, use it just like how my tutorial is, and hold your right trigger and your right stick down to dunk the ball. It gives your team so much takeover, and they will love you for it. I literally always run Showtime whenever I'm playing with any of my friends because I scored I think 10 points, and my teammate, he got his Showtime. I mean, he got his badge off absolutely nothing. He did not do anything, no stats at all, and he still had his sharp badge. So obviously you got to put that Showtime in the goated badge section. Slithery Finisher. Now obviously everybody compares Slithery Finisher to Fancy Footwork, but I gotta say I think Slithery Finisher takes the cake this year, and I'm putting it in the goated badge section. It's got to go in the goated badge section. I did not know about this badge and how effective it actually was. I will run it on Hall of Fame. I do run it on Hall of Fame, but the only thing is I do not have enough badges for my Slash and Playmaker to actually run it on Hall of Fame. So obviously I can't sit up there and do that all the time. But if I had enough badges, I'm running this on Hall of Fame, no doubt. Most of the time I put it on gold, but if I am like playing park or anything like that, I'm trying to run it on Hall of Fame if I can. If not, then you know, Slithery Finisher, it's got to go in that goated badge section. Teardropper, trash. It's nothing more to really say about it. It's trash. You still miss floaters. I don't even see people hitting floaters in this game. I haven't seen one successful floater in this game. I'm not gonna lie, I really haven't. If you have seen a successful floater in this game, good for you, but I don't even know how to do a floater in this game. I used to think that it was you know, holding the right stick down without holding turbo, but I don't know. I don't know what it is this year, so I'm putting it in the trash section. I don't feel like anybody should even run this badge. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. Let's go ahead and go to all the goated badges. Obviously, let me see if I can actually put them on the Hall of Fame. So we got Back Down Punisher, we put that on Hall of Fame. Contact Finisher, we put that on Hall of Fame. Deep Hooks, we put it on Hall of Fame. Drop Steppers, we put it on Hall of Fame. Fast Break Finisher, put it on Hall of Fame. Lob City Finisher, we put it on Hall of Fame. Pro Touch, Putback Balls. Oh, I can't do that. Hold on. Let me uncheck something. Okay. So Putback Balls, Pro Touch, Relentless Finisher, Showtime, and Slithery Finisher. That is what is going to be the best badges for finishing this year. There are a lot of good finishing badges, and like I said before this video even started, I said I think finishing badges work the best this year. Out of all the badges, out of shooting, defense, and playmaking and finishing, I think the finishing badges work the best this year and are the most effective. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you have anything else to say, you can leave it down in the comment section. If not, I will catch y'all in the next video. But make sure that you subscribe to this video, turn the post notifications on, and make sure that you like this video if you did enjoy it. And I appreciate everybody who stuck around and watched the whole video, you know what I'm saying? But this been your boy Real, I'm Killfun. We on this daily upload. We on day 2, day 3 coming tomorrow. But you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm probably gonna stream later on today, so y'all make sure y'all be on the lookout for that. But like I said, this been your boy Real, I'm Killfun, aka that boy Killfun, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.
Look, can you see the 8? I've been in the darkness of my heart and it ain't safe. I ain't really here, but I know that it's okay, cause I died, don't drown. I can walk across the lake. These